Now, one thing to be noted in the opening rounds.
That pre-snap read, that's what he's doing. Just want to get a look at the long torso. There it is.
Again, remember, there were so many who thought measured, calculated, utilizing the jab, and went to the body with
Comfortable, or to be able to gauge his range. You move to your right, you're able to find the angle with your jab a lot easier than moving left.
Goes to the body again, and then a right hand
Of Lomachenko, just as you see here with Lopez. He's isolating.
with a timed left hand moments ago.
For Lomachenko, because you got to watch
Punches, he's so angular, all the movement.
Ooh.
It can be exhausting. Good exchange, got to him.
audible again, and then you get set and they audible again. It's very, very exhausting.
At some point, you have to find a way to be disruptive.
He's changing levels, dropping his head down low, trying to see if he can get a response.
Every time that threshold is crossed, he is going to fire. There he is with Lomachenko against the ropes for a moment, and a combination of Lomachenko returns fire. Took the first, Lomachenko's effort in the second, and then a good looking round here in round number 3.
A lot of fight left.
Especially considering the way.
Over Lopez's jab from Lopez.
Over anxious and
Loma's body's there. You got to step in and get ripped down to that body.
Just missed with that right hand to the body, but he has been willing to throw to the body.
Loma talked about the IQ of Lopez. He talked about the power of Lopez. He talked about the timing of Lopez, but he didn't mention the speed. He's real.
A driven boxing mind. You're done with boxing for now. You're going to learn traditional. You didn't box. Why? Because Papachenko wanted him to have the... Another body shot.
You don't hear that word thrown out there a lot as a prize fighting, but to let your offense go. But right now, it's not safe enough for Loma to let his hands go, and that's why he's not throwing a lot. With the movements and all the different things, that doesn't look like it's working right now, but it's still a lot of fight left.
More body work from Teofimo Lopez to that point. At this point right now, with a half minute to go, and Lopez has thrown 174 punches. Loma.
Has he moved on the angle yet? He hasn't even moved on the angle yet.
And that is what he is known for. Being an angular, offensive, aggressive, fighting bigger than his natural weight. Here, the champion at 135 with Teofimo Lopez is landing 36% of the power punches against Lomachenko. And he comes in guard here early in round 6. Ooh. He typically takes that angle mark to the right to try to get out.
Away from Lomachenko.
The critics knew he would be a slow starter. There's a little bit of an angle. Being doubled and tripled up. Range finding by Loma. Now he's trying to get to the inside. There's a right hand to the body again from Teofimo. Counter punch by Loma.
Lopez, let me see if he can pick it up. Nope, there, uppercut.
And a right hand. Big finish to round number 6 for Teofimo Lopez. Everything going on here.
You can fight at this pace all night long. You want to tire out the young man? I don't think so. See, now Lopez now is throwing his punches where he thinks Lomachenko's going to be. He's moving around to the left.
But don't you think that's a big part of what it takes against the moving target that we typically see of Lomachenko?
The rhythm of Lomachenko. He's already figured it out.
Lomachenko now trying to close the gap as he comes forward again. Look at Loma trying to be more on the front end now. A little rough stuff on the inside.
Nothing wrong with that shot that Loma just landed. You got a free hand, you can use it.
That's right.
Anything it took from our partner. Different disposition in the back half of that round from Lomachenko. Fascinating fight, isn't it? In the corner of Lopez. Lopez has landed 38.
Loma's going to have to close that distance.
He's closing it right now.
He's going to have to close that distance and be in range like that, but still be as tight with his defense as possible.
For the first half of the fight, but with it all on the line, he's not just going to give the belts away.
More urgency because he knows he's behind and he knows he only has so many rounds to try to make up the ground.
Right. You see it again. He steps with him.
Split the guard with a right hand. Oh, and there's a left hand from Lomachenko. And now he comes into the pocket and they're exchanging. Lomachenko's best offensive surge of the night. It comes at the halfway point of round 8.
Let go.
Change, and now he's stepping to Teofimo.
He's got to close the distance.
Teofimo willing to trade.
Lopez has to continue to fight him off.
The fight has begun. Lomachenko looking to dig out of the hole. Lopez trying to throw fire back with fire.
Now he's letting in his offense.
There's the jab from the pound-for-pound best in the world.
Lopez can't abandon the jab. He's got to continue to use that.
Straight right hand moments ago. Winner take all 4 belts.
If you're Loma, you got to continue to use your jabs.
He just pushed back. When he comes in like that, don't allow for it. Push him back.
He's in range.
Why is that?
Loma felt like he was in control and he could take the power. He would throw more shots. He's not comfortable yet.
Short left hand. Oh, there's a good jab and a combination from Lomachenko. And Lopez comes right back. An incredibly entertaining stretch run for the undisputed status.
Tonight we're going to see what Lopez has inside.
If you're Lopez, this is not the time to mentally go to sleep. He's got to stay alert.
Quickness, the boxing IQ. Looking for that right uppercut again. Rounds. Remember,
Knocked out. You could get beat. You might get embarrassed.
but give credit for these two. The era when it was about managing the business of boxing. This is about the boxing of boxing. Well done by both men for taking this fight.
What? I told you guys earlier, if you got a guy that's coming in, oh!
Trying to work his way in with the jab and a good offensive surge from Teofimo.
See a guy who is not used to losing, and he's not going to lose easily. He's going to try to bite down what you see him doing right now.
And then becomes the fastest ever to be a 3-division champion.
Can't give it up right now. Just championship boxing is all
That's
about.
right.
Moments like this.
Down on that mouthpiece.
He's got to close it.
And close the show.
Left hand right to the midsection. Right hand to the body from Teofimo. Both guys trading. Both guys willing to get there.
Oh, nice. Oh. No, that's a body shot.
Russell Mora is going to say low blow.
Tell me when you're ready.
He's jumping up in the air.
Give me your gloves.
You be the judge. Let's see.
Okay? Okay, stay right here.
Belt line.
Stay right here.
Near the
That
belt
was
line.
accidental.
A little bit low.
So, Dre, your scorecard reads exactly the way that I just described it. Of course, what matters is what is said with Tim Cheatham, Julie Letterman, and Steve Weisfeld, the 3 judges here.
Of Lomachenko is now starting to pay good dividends. He's been here before. Lopez don't know.
Look at these exchanges here in round number 11. You think they want it?
He's on the ropes like that. The midsection is wide open.
Great punches.
He said, I want to take him to the deep water where he hasn't been. I want to drown him there.
That body shot hurt Lopez right there.
Lomachenko right into him immediately. Closing that gap, a short left hand and overhand right as well.
That big miss right there took a lot of steam out of Lopez.
Lomachenko with that southpaw jab.
Oh,
There's a body shot. Left hand to the body from Lomachenko.
Take more risk. He's getting hit, but he's willing to get hit.
Well, Lopez is a little bit tired.
That's fair.
That threatened.
Remember, we talked about how being there thinking about every moment, the hyper focus and attentiveness to every second against Lomachenko. Now you see what it looks like. He has committed to that from the start. It was a good 11th round from Lomachenko. Second half has been Vasiliy Lomachenko.
A fight basically being even.
This fight would typically be in Staples, the roar to start a 12th round. But it's just them. And it's just 100 people here in a COVID-protected bubble. The Chamber of Truth of Lopez.
Teofimo Lopez's father said to win this fight, just as Andre and Tim would.
There's reason to believe that. We just
Nice
saw
uppercut.
Andre's car. Good right hand work from Lopez. He is biting down.
Oh!
One single moment in this 12th round could sway things. This 12th round could be the decider. We could be sitting on a draw. Landed again by Lopez. And he digs down with a left hand. Comes up top with a left hook. Fires a straight right.
Body language, it can be everything in this round. Body language, who wants it more?
Well, Lopez has definitely won the first half of that round. Put on a great exhibition of power, speed, skill. Let's see if he can close the show, or if Loma is going to step on the gas.
It boils down to these moments right here.
Right hand tried to time it. Oh, left hand comes in. Oh, and Lopez with success here.
He hurt him.
Teofimo Lopez, best punch much of the back half of the fight right there. Oh, he's got him hurt. Look at this. Teofimo Lopez. Their final 10 seconds to take it home. Power surge by Teofimo Lopez in the 12th round of a very, very close fight that will head to the scorecards to decide it. 4 belts are strapped along Teofimo Lopez. He's the new undisputed champion of the world. He just defeated Vasyl Lomachenko.